Did you just think that we were going to be able to cross through
that day
the border?
in Seattle? The day Dad was shot? I think about it every day. And I would give anything to change what happened. But I can't.
You should have
Sorry for my
stayed.
mistakes. I tried my best. I swear.
Sean.
I'm so proud of you, and I know, just like Dad
He
would
can
be.
still have a life.
We both learned a lot together, but you can make your own rules now. If we surrender, they will separate us, Daniel. And if that happens, promise me that you will always do the right thing, okay? Don't waste your power. Be smart like you already are.
I don't want to be separated.
Hear me out! Please! Don't make any more mistakes!
Whatever happens,
Too late to surrender!
always remember that you're Daniel Diaz.
You know this is
I promise, Sean.
a trap. You can trust me. Please, get out of the car. Come on.
She really wants us out of the car.
No way out. This is her last
So,
warning. Listen up.
how does the story of the Wolf brothers end?
Step out of the car. Now.
I'm so conflicted. I've said this from the fucking beginning. We should have stayed at the crime scene and not have gone on the run. But instead we booked it. We had so many opportunities to make it better for ourselves, and we fucked it up. They even told us, the immigrants told us, why the fuck would you want to go to Mexico? Why? Daniel could still have a life. He could live with our grandparents. And I would think that hopefully Sean could fight off some of the charges and get out within his lifetime. That murder charge can't fucking stick. What proof do they have? What evidence do they have? Sure, we fucked up a few motels and shit, and the mother did the fire. A few other crimes, but I think it's time we ended. I think it's time that we finally give up.
I think their story ends right here.
Here? But I could. I get it. That's not who we are.
Exactly. We're not criminals.
You are,
We're
but
just kids. And we still have time to choose what life we want to live. You're my brother. And I love you.
I love you too, Sean.
It's gonna be alright. Promise.
You promise? For
can't
real
promise
this
that.
time?
I do.
watch him get shot.
we're doing the right thing. Just try and remember what I taught you. I mean, only the good shit.
I will. I swear.
On your knees! I said on your knees now!
I'm sorry about all this. We're gonna look after your brother. That's my word. Okay, he's ready.
Sean! No! Sean!
Oye. He's gonna be fine.
Daniel! You're not a little wolf anymore. Never forget who you are. Never.
Don't do something dumb. Don't do something dumb. Did we make the right choice? We wanted our brother to have a fucking life. See, he had a great life. He graduated high school. Is that David? I think we did the right thing. We did it for our brother. He actually had a life. He actually did something. 15 years. So, Sean's in his 30s now. Our life isn't over. And I can't believe a friend from high school, Lila, is stuck around this long, right? What? None of my high school friends would fucking stick around if I went to prison for 15 years. So, I'm just saying, if we went to prison for 15 fucking years, imagine if we hadn't just ran away in the first place. It was all just a big misunderstanding. I think we did the right choice. We did the right thing. Obviously that murder charge didn't fucking stick. Your life in America is definitely, how do I put this without angering people? Not well off in America if you have some felonies, obviously. Employers won't hire you, and you can't vote no more, can't carry a firearm. First thing we need to do is get our GED. We never finished high school. Let's get our GED. I wonder where we're living, because this looks to be that we're back in Washington. Are we still living in our home? That our father died? This had to have been a good ending. It had to have been. Our brother has a fucking life. Because of us. If we went down to Mexico, first off, if we had done that choice, I don't know what the fuck. If we even had gone to Mexico. Or if we even got into Mexico. We could have just fucking died right there, then and there, I don't know. Well, what the fuck would we be doing in Mexico? What the fuck would we be doing? And now fucking Dan is using his powers willy-nilly. I really want to see the statistics about this. He's crying. There definitely was. Please let it be happy. Watch one of them fucking kill themselves or some shit. That's all we need. Is that it? Okay. Well, that was Life is Strange 2. Let's rejuvenate the vocal cords. What a game. I definitely think most of this game was pointless. It was not as good as Life is Strange and Life is Strange Before Storm. Mainly because of the characters, and I never liked the story. Like I said, a lot of this shit could have been avoided if we hadn't run away. Why the fuck did we run? Obviously, there would be no story. So, only play your choice where it matters, you know? It's like, yeah, you could have not ran away, but we did, and we didn't have a choice. But, that's... Okay. Okay. Let's see where everything lied. You decided to force the roadblock and Daniel accepted 29%. You decided to force the roadblock and Daniel refused 27%. You decided to surrender to the police and Daniel accepted 36%. You decided to surrender to the police and Daniel refused 8%. So I don't know if you surrendered to the police and you try to force the roadblock but he refused. I don't know if you'll end up with the same ending or not. Because obviously he's like, no, I won't do it. Well, shit, I guess we're surrendering. I don't know. I'm going to have to look at the endings of this. I absolutely loved looking at all the different endings for The Walking Dead, the final season. I absolutely loved it so much. And then all the David endings and all the David dialogue, how that could have changed if we chose to save Arcadia Bay. Because I'm pretty sure David ends up there in both timelines. He must end up there in both timelines, right? Maybe after the death of Chloe, Joyce and David had a divorce. That's my guess. Out of the grief, they had a divorce. But it's like, well, obviously, if he maybe didn't get a phone call. Okay. There are some really loud fucking owls outside my window. Okay. Let's continue. But overall, you taught Daniel to do his best to follow the rules of society, 63%. Overall, you taught Daniel to put himself and his brother first, 37%. Okay. So, obviously, I think both of them are very important, but obviously you don't want to end up in jail. So, society first. What achievement did we get? Wolfpack. Finish all Life is Strange 2 episodes. Oh, and what's this one? Homeward Bound. Finish episode 5. Okay. You did the treasure hunt and found the hidden souvenir. You did the treasure hunt, but you didn't find the quest. You refused to do the treasure hunt. 6%. You overall kept your distance with Karen. 19%. What? I thought we did really well with her. You wrote a caring note to Karen. You wrote a consolating note with Karen. You wrote a lukewarm note with Karen. You didn't leave a note. You said farewell to Arthur and Stanley, 74. You said farewell to Joan, 73. You hugged Karen before leaving, 97%. The 3% that didn't hug Karen, you're a fucking asshole. You intervened to calm Diego in the cell, 77%. You freed the Mexican couple, 65%. You didn't ask Daniel to free the vigilantes, 82%. You didn't hurt the vigilantes, 81%. Once again, the 19%. I wouldn't call them assholes, but you're definitely... something else. You asked Daniel to kill the officers to escape the police, 15. You didn't ask Daniel to kill the officers to escape the police, 85. Daniel was told off about the Scorpio, so don't you mean Scorpion, and stop messing around, 46. Daniel was told off about the Scorpio, but kept on messing. Now that's 23%. Is like fucking demented. You raised a demented fucking Daniel. Daniel wasn't told off about the Scorpio. Daniel managed to set up Joan's sculpture like he wanted. Daniel managed to set up Joan's sculpture with your help. Daniel managed to set up Joan's sculpture without your help. Daniel was concerned about hurting Officer Campbell, 63%. Daniel accepted to open the vigilante's cell, 14%. Daniel refused to free the vigilantes. Daniel wasn't asked to free the vigilantes. So I don't know what could have happened. Like, the vigilantes asked him to free them? Daniel accepted to take revenge on the vigilantes. Daniel refused to take revenge on the vigilantes. Daniel didn't have to lash out at the vigilantes, 81%. Daniel killed the officers when leaving the police station, 11%. Daniel knocked out the officers, 39%. Daniel locked up the officers in a closet, 25%. Daniel was forced to intervene because officers got too close, 25%. Daniel was okay to kill the officers, 10%. Daniel was reluctant but forced to kill the officers, 1%. Daniel refused to kill the officers, 4%. Daniel wasn't asked to kill the officers. Okay. So all in all, we did our early episodes. We did put in some good moral character with our brother. We taught him right. We gave him the good. Told him about the good things. Told him about the bad things. But we were critical of him. I don't think our bond was that close in the end. I don't think it was. I definitely don't think it was top. But let's cover more games around Life is Strange. Now we're good. I've played all of them. But definitely an interesting story. I think we got a pretty good ending. I'm not sure. I'm content with this ending. I'm actually really content. No tears shed. I wouldn't say no tears shed throughout the entire series. I definitely do think episode 1 gave me a tear. And then when we were saying goodbye to the group, our mother's friends there, our mother's neighbors, that definitely gave me a tear. We got to see David, and fuck, that was intense. It was very, very intense. Fuck. I like I said, I read the first 3 comics, and I'm having the other ones in the mail. They're being delivered in the mail. They should be here by next week. So that is also very, very. I'm very interested in reading and finishing up the comics. Like I said, there's 12 of them. 12 fucking comics. So that is definitely a lot of money, but for Life is Strange, what? I fucking pre-ordered this game. Which I regret. I love how they gave a little bit of fan service by including David. They didn't have to. They really didn't have to. I think it was either the first or the second episode. It's probably the first episode. It was definitely the first episode with Brody, and they're looking over at Arcadia Bay. And that was a little bit of fan service, and then just a few bips and bops here and there to just show it was in the same universe. I'm glad that David and Chloe finally have a little bit of a understanding. It was definitely nice to see after the death of Chloe's mother and David's wife. Well, there we go. Finally, finishing Life is Strange 2. A year after I uploaded the first episode. As of recording, this has been about a year. It'll probably be a year in like a few like weeks, like probably like a month until you see the ending of this. But I've definitely recorded a lot recently to finally kickstart my channel again. I got a lot more just random games that I've been playing. As you've obviously seen, just got a lot of random games. I brought around one-offs. I haven't recorded any Free Games Friday, but hopefully you've seen some Free Games Friday. But we're finishing off just these long series that I had already started, like this War of Mine and Life is Strange 2. We're finally finishing off these series, and I'm happy. And then we're gonna try to get into more just gameplay focused content, and I'm sure we'll still have some long series, but it's definitely not gonna be my main focus anymore, because I remember I was described as a Let's Play channel, and I never really intended for this to be a Let's Play channel. I just wanted to play games, and it just turns out the games I wanted to play were Let's Play. They were really long, so so you have to find the perfect balance. Well, with that said, thank you guys for watching. As always, please like, comment, and subscribe. Have a cup of coffee on me, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.